Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Magic fans from all over the globe. Magic fans, are y'all ready? Bring it out, Magic fans. Bring it out. Bring it out. Hey, man. Ooh, all Magic fans with me at the same time. It's time. It's time. Ready? Ready? One more time. One more time. It's been a long 5 games. It's been a long 5 games. I'll give it to us. Come on, Magic fans. We back. It's good to say we are back in the win column. We are back to having our players breaking records. We are having just the time of our lives being Magic fans, going now above the 500 mark. Not 500, not the even. No, no, no. You see it right here, baby. 24-23. Your Orlando Magic taking a massive needed W, 121-113 versus the Detroit Pistons. Now I get it, Magic fans. Y'all are gonna tell me, but Paolo went crazy too. Honestly, this game was just one of those. Wasn't nothing go stop us. Wasn't nothing go get in the way. You know what? You know what? Time out. Time out. Time out. It's time, baby. Magic fans. He's back. Everybody's there. Kia Center's live. It's a war zone going on right now. It's a war zone going on right now. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on at the Kia Center. All they know is that shots are going crazy because everybody knows that it is time. Franz is booging. Paolo is scoring. Magic fans. Oh, man, it feels great. It feels great. Everybody is lit. Everybody is up. Everybody is having a great time because, man, we are back. Man, we gotta focus. We gotta focus. Whew. We getting too lit. We getting too lit. Magic fans, do we do it? Do we do it for the one song? It's been 5 games that we've lost. Let's get it. Yeah. Magic fans, we up. Magic fans, Magic fans, let's get into the video. Let's get into the video. Let's get into the video. Oh man. Oh man, let's get into it. 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 121 to 113. Your Orlando Magic taking a massive needed W against the Detroit Pistons. And I'm telling you right now, first things first, I want to welcome you. I know we 5 minutes in. I get it, Magic fans. I get it. We 5 minutes into the video, but you know what? It's time. It's time to go crazy. I know we hype. I know everybody. We got it out our systems. We finally are in the win column. Y'all see the clipboard. Y'all already know what's going on. Gotta welcome you to the Fannattics Show Live. My name is Hollywood Justin, Orlando Magic fan, and I want to thank you. We got the magic water. We got everything. We up. Man, it's time to bring out. Oof. Gotta wipe the dust off. Let's get that. Oh, man, let's get this baby out. Oh, man, do y'all remember this? Oh, it's time, baby. It's time. Let's get it rocking. We up. Let's get it right, man. In action. Oh man, we gotta get into the video. It's too lit. 121, 113. This is the reason why this game means a lot, because not only were people pointing the finger at Paolo Banchero, right? And we all know that. Not only were people saying Franz Wagner quarters 1 through 3. This guy again. Lost the shot. He ain't not having that good of a game. We're cooked. And then all of a sudden we have a 42-point fourth quarter, which is great to celebrate, but they also had a 32-point fourth quarter, which isn't that great to celebrate, but us just beating them by 10 in the fourth quarter, with the game being a 9-point victory on your Orlando Magic's behalf. This is a crazy stat, because you know that we won the game solely based off of this fourth quarter alone. Yes, they went crazy 30-18 in the first quarter. It was like what are we watching? Second quarter, 36-23. We started picking up. That third quarter, it became playoff basketball at that point. It became that we see what you got, we see what you're doing, But you know what? That fourth quarter, we said it is the Magic Kingdom. We are trying to get into a better spot in the standings, which your Orlando Magic currently, right now, are 7th seed in the league, which Detroit is 23-22, which this might not be accurate, to be honest. It might not be updated. By tomorrow morning, we'll get the updated standings and we'll see what is up at that point. But just know your Orlando Magic are in the mix, because now the win column, you see that, Magic fans. It was so many times where we would look at this chart and it would say L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. And look at us now, baby. We're 1 week away from the Orlando Magic 5K, which I definitely will be partaking in. Hopefully, I could run the entire race through. That's what I'm praying for. I've been training for it. Hopefully, I should say my plan to finish that race. 121, 113, your Orlando Magic. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this game. Magic fans. We're not going to talk about the Pistons, because they pissed me off. And it's not even a bad word, because they're the Pistons. So they did their job. They pissed me off. Because, boy, they got me hot. 32-9-7 for Paolo Banchero. Let me repeat it again. 32-9-7. Big ups to Paolo Banchero, because that man in 40 minutes was putting up numbers that you just couldn't believe. It was just straight back again, going in the lane, It was sick. It was sick. It was sick to see. We have a Wendell Carter Jr. going 11 and 11, giving us a double-double. I'm going to give you a round of applause for that because a double-double is always good. In my personal opinion, start learning Laker because the stat line, let's just look at that before anything. 4 for 7. He had one of the best games that he's had in a while. 0 for 2 in the 3-point column, which is where I'm like, stop shooting the three. I don't want him shooting any, but two 3-pointers is a great look for Wendell Carter Jr. in comparison to what we're used to having him shoot. 2 for 7 for KCP, 1 for 5 from 3. Could definitely be better. The team shot an overall 48.2 from the field goal percentage, but a 45% from 3-pointers, which we haven't done in a while. 15 for 33. The 3 was definitely there tonight. Let's see how accurate we could be. Cole Anthony having himself a night, 100% of 3 for 3 and a 3-pointer. Tristan da Silva, 2 for 3, 1 for 1 from the 3, also having himself a little bit of a night in terms of just putting up numbers on the stat sheet when it matters. Jonathan Isaac, 3 of 5 and 2 of 3, giving us 14 points. And honestly, Jalen Suggs got injured. Hopefully it's one of those. It seems like every game until the back spasm game, he would just leave the game and then come back, and it was like, all right, if you're injured, stay on the bench, it's okay. And then same exact thing happened today, which we had one of the greatest couple of plays back to back. It was like a Paolo 3 or a Paolo bucket, a Franz 3, a Jalen Suggs and 1, and then they showed the highlight clip back to back to back. It was so phenomenal. It was phenomenal to see the big 3 officially come back. Anthony Black, 2 of 6, 1 of 2 for 3, but truly making an impact, in my opinion, 5 points. But the highlight of the game is definitely the 2 32-point performances from Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner are those 2 guys who, in my personal opinion, if you see them on a stat sheet, you're going to be like, these guys should be the guys who are hooping for your team, right? These guys should be the guys that are the guys. And today they performed like the guys. Franz Wagner having a 4th quarter to remember, tying Tracy McGrady with the most points in a Magic quarter in Magic history, in NBA history, which I believe he scored 24 or 25 in one quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was 24 in 1 quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 1 quarter. Big ups to Franz Wagner, because Franz, that's something. The man just had a crazy game last game, being one of the only people to score 20 points in a 79-point performance final score. We finally cracked the 100. We reached 120 plus, which is something, wow. When does that ever happen? Ever, the entire season, with anybody on the floor, let alone the way that we have lost, the way that we went on a 5-game losing streak. 121 points. That means a lot. That means a lot to this team. That means a lot to the city, and the fact that we did it at home with our guys going crazy. And let's just say it. Let's just say it, because we got to acknowledge the fact that the Pistons did go crazy in terms of Jalen Duren giving you 10, 8, and 1. Cade Cunningham with 35, 5, and 11. Tim Hardaway, 13, 2, and 2. Malik Beasley, 18, 5, and 2. Asar Thompson, 16, 5, and 1. They gave us a shot at the end. It was definitely a wonderful game to watch. Magic fans, we are so happy to finally be in this win column. 48% from the field goal percentage. Could be better, but the 45% 3-point percentage, scoring 5 more threes than them, which obviously is 15 points. Winning by 9 means a whole lot to us. 15 of 33 from the 3-point line, when your Magic team is truly never really used to making threes. This Magic team is the type to be, I don't even know, we're 20 to 15 to 10 from three-pointers always. The fact we went 26 for 38, just 26 free throws in general being made by our team is great, let alone 68%. I get it, it's not ideal because we always want 85%, right? Or 85% or more, or 80. I'll say 80 because just looking around the league, all the teams that we're facing are also hitting those marks, but 80 plus is what we're looking for, right? The Pistons being successful at 23 of 28. They were a perfect, they went really good from the line. I think it was like 17 of 19 at one point, or 17 of, I don't remember. They went on a really good run from that free throw line. And imagine, the game was only a 9-point victory our way with a phenomenal fourth quarter. Imagine if we would have just been a little bit better on the line. Who knows what would have happened? The rebounds, they had one more of us. Definitely got the 3 offensive. We got 2 more defensive. Assists, we tied. Blocks, they got 1 more. Steals, they got 3 more. Turnovers, they had 2 more. Points in the paint, they completely annihilated us by 18. And then the fouls, they had 2 more. But Magic fans, it was a game to remember from your 2 stars, who again, Magic fans, deserve to be all-stars. I don't know how many times I have to say it again. They show you time and time again that they deserve to be all-stars. 32 from both Paolo and Franz. Boy, Magic fans, we are up. Magic fans, we are up. This game is insane. Magic fans, 121, 113, 32 points from each of your all-stars, your future all-stars. I'm guaranteeing it on this channel, just Hollywood 407. Subscribe if you're new, but you already know we're going to see them boys in San Francisco. Let's get it, baby. Y'all already know, Magic fans, it's been real. This is an amazing post-game. Just an amazing vibe. 5 L's. You already know we still talk about them, but if being able to talk about wins are definitely more fun, in my opinion. In my side, I could have been falling asleep. If this would have been an L, I definitely might have taken the night and just refocused for tomorrow morning. But you know what? This is the type of game we had to do the live right now. We had to do the live at 11:11. It is literally 11:11 on 125-25. Magic win. What's luckier than that? What's more defining than that? And just saying, means a lot just being here on the channel, putting in the work. I could be sleeping, and you know what? I said I have to talk about this. I am too hype. I cannot sleep without mentioning that your Orlando Magic won in doing this post-game live. If you're new to the channel, just Hollywood 407. My name is Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Born and raised in Orlando, moved to Miami, now reside in this beautiful city of the 305. I gotta love Florida. I gotta love where I live. I gotta love my home. Regardless if it's our rivals, I don't like the Heat. I don't like the only Miami teams that I like. I really don't like the Dolphins. The only Miami teams I like are the Miami Marlins and the Florida Panthers. Everybody else could go kick rocks. But living in Miami, living in Florida, Florida's Florida. If we go to war and somebody's from Miami, let alone Tampa, let alone St. Pete, let alone Jacksonville, let alone anywhere in the coast of Florida, anywhere, Key West, you're going to reside with them. You're going to be grouped with them. And our next game is against the Heat. So regardless if it's a rivalry, keep it always respectful, because we always know that Florida's Florida. And we have to love our people, regardless if we're different, regardless if we're different cities. Florida is Florida. And why not rep the best? You know, if it ain't us, let it be them. Let it just benefit the city, because if the state wins, we win. That's always a motto of mine. We have to better ourselves. And just giving that positive rivalry back, bringing back the, you know what, like, I'll always scream a F the Heat, right? But keep it respectful. Keep it respectful, Magic fans, and know there's a time and a place. And yes, we might have won 121, 113, but this was a much-needed W. What are we going to do next? What are we going to do now that we got this monkey off the back, right? That's the saying that they say, of just, we got that hunch off. We got that, we got those demons out of the closets. We got that, like, man, get it out of here. You know, throw it away. We don't want it. 5-5-5. It was a terrible, terrible stretch. And just winning one game means the world. It gets us to be able to grab those 5 games and Throw it away. Throw it in the recycling bin because, man, 121, 113. Your final score, Magic win. Make sure to use that Papa John's 50% off, even though I sadly do not live in Orlando. Make sure if you live in Orlando, you definitely enjoy it because of me. Enjoy it for me. Enjoy it because I'm definitely letting you know Magic win with that exclamation mark gets you 50% off Papa John's. Use it. Say that you're using it because of just Hollywood 407 Hollywood. Maybe they'll send me something. I don't know. One day, you know we are here. Everything Magic fan related. Pre-games, post-game. Magic fan related, not affiliated. Maybe one day, but you already know I'm one of the best fans, if not one of the biggest fans in South Florida, repping this Orlando Magic team, 407 till I die, born and raised, but we live in the 305, so you already know we got to go live. I got to make a saying like that because we got to get merch out. We got to get stuff like that rolling in these next couple years. But, man, this next game is going to mean a lot. This next pregame is going to mean a lot. We got the Miami Heat, for those who don't know, on Monday. But tomorrow is Sunday, so make sure you enjoy your Sunday. If you work, if you don't, make sure you just enjoy. We got the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship. I'm definitely going to be tuned into those two events because, man, personally, as a Patriots fan, I do not want the Chiefs to win, and y'all know why. I'm not going to leave it at anything more but that. The Orlando Magic, the Miami Heat, Monday, our next game. Magic fans, enjoy tonight. Enjoy the celebration. Enjoy what we got because 5 games we lost in a row. 5 games. It was a tough 5 games. It took a lot of criticism. It took a lot of grit. It took a lot of just willingness to push through and truly just root for this team throughout those 5 games, and to come out tonight 121, 113 in a playoff atmosphere type of game at the Kia Center and win, getting ourselves 24 and 23. Man, what a game. Y'all already know. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Like always, make sure to subscribe so y'all are in tune with anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated. Maybe one day on our quest to the first ever Larry O.B. Magic fans, y'all have a great one. Stay blessed. Positive mindset of the day. Always remember, the rain comes, the rain goes, but eventually the sun will shine again. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, that's a wrap. Play the song, baby. Play the song.
Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.